Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. I had every intention of making a video yesterday. Had it all planned out, once I got home from church and my hair still looked really nice and I had my makeup on and all that, I was going to do a video. Well, I had some tummy troubles. It really seemed like a gluten attack. Although I've reviewed everything. For breakfast, I had an omelet with sausage, mushrooms, and cheese. All stuff that I eat all the time, and it doesn't cause problems, but I had nasty stomach cramps and then the rest of the symptoms that come with a gluten attack, and I was just exhausted. So exhausted. Once the worst of it was over, I figured, okay, dinner's not going to make itself. I've got to get the chicken in the air fryer and put some rice on to cook and cut up carrots for carrot sticks. Well, I put the chicken in the air fryer. I had the rice on, put the chicken in, and I went and stretched out on the couch, figuring in 10 minutes the air fryer is going to beep that I need to turn the chicken over. So when that beeps, I'll get up and I'll go do that. Well, about 20 minutes later, woke up to the sound of the smoke detector because I was going to turn the rice off when I flipped the chicken, let the rice continue in the sealed pot. No, the rice was cooking on medium high for over 20 minutes, and oh man, I ran out to the kitchen and grabbed the pot. Fortunately, it had handles. I didn't need pot holders. Moved it off the burner, got the tea kettle, poured some water in there, and just... But it was salvageable. You just had to eat around the crispy bits. And the chicken was like 30 seconds away from being finished, but I hadn't flipped it, so only half the chicken was crispy. So I put that back in for another 5 minutes to crisp up the other side. Cut up the carrots. Dinner was saved, but after dinner, I went back to my chair and I pulled the blankets up to my chin, and I took about a 3-hour nap. That's how wiped out I was from the issues yesterday. So that meant I got next to nothing done yesterday. But after I woke up from my nap, I did get a bit productive, and I finished one item, and I brought my jelly bean bunnies back to the light box to get a picture of them to list, and I realized I hadn't embroidered the nose on 2 of them. So I got those finished too. So in the last video, I told you that, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3. Where is the peach bunny? No, that's a mushroom. Down by my foot. Always dropping stuff down by my feet. So I had showed you the peach bunny and the yellow bunny. And I just dropped one again. This is the purple bunny that I made using 1 strand of Lion Brand homespun and 1 strand of like fingering weight or sport weight. I know those are different. I can't remember which one I used. White baby yarn so I could see my stitches better. And let's see, I think I started out with a G hook. Or I started out with a G hook, but then I went up to a 7, where it's a G 4 millimeters and the 7 is 4.5, I think. If I'm wrong, I will put a little note around here someplace. Okay, let's keep all the bunnies together. There we go. They're back together. I need to get a picture of them, post on Instagram, and get an Etsy listing going for them. Hopefully today. I'm feeling fine. So it should be good. Another thing I worked on over the weekend was my monster of the month. I will have to insert a picture of what I wanted my monster to look like. The Crazy Critter number generator that I use gave me a pink monster with green stripes. Okay, this time of year, this year, doing the monster of the month, I've eliminated one of the numbers. So I just am looking for 2 colors and something else, like pink, green stripes. So everything's gonna be a monster. Okay, so picture, finished product. Now, I am not 100% happy with him. I had pictured his eyeball. I suppose I could like tack a stitch down here and make his head with the eyeball come down lower. And just the stitching around where I was trying to do the bend, I was trying at first to do a combination of single crochets and half doubles, and then I switched to short rows, and I'm just not sure which one I like. So I probably will make another one. And look at that, his eye, you don't want his eye looking down at the ground. His eye wants to point forward. There we go. Come on, Mr. Monster. And the hands are not like the diagram. I made the hands really big, but I will have to make another one before I publish the pattern and like fine tune the neck. One thing I did with this one, I made it deliberately so that his feet point out. Usually when you're making feet that have a shape to them like this, you go halfway around so that both feet are pointing forward. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted his feet to point out. So there is the monster of the month, but he will get a sibling, hopefully, sometime this month. I don't want to stack too many projects up because I do have to work on the baby blanket order. I have the yarn. It's all it's all in this bag that my chair wheel is on top of. See? All the yarn is nicely put in one bag. I didn't find the pattern in my search yesterday, so I think I'm going to open it up on Ravelry and just print out the 1 or 2 pages that I need. Since I've made the blanket before, I don't need all of the fine print. I just need the basic pattern for the blanket, and I don't think I even need the pattern for the bears, because with it being a smaller blanket, my bears will probably be smaller and I can do those freehand. Okay, the other project that I finished last night. I think I'd shown you before the airplane that I made from the book Tiny Toys, 20 Tiny Toys to Crochet. The title is actually Tiny Toys to Crochet, but it's in the 20 Things series. So it's like 20 Tiny Toys to Crochet. So I made this, and I wasn't happy with the windows. It just seems like the windows are too big. So I came up with an idea of incorporating the windows in the actual body of the plane by changing my yarn to white and doing a bobble stitch. Oops, let me get the wings just right. Okay. So this is how it looks with, oops, let's get the other one. Do a side by side. So I do like this better, but I'm thinking maybe I would do the bobbles just a little bit smaller. I think I did a 4 double crochet bobble, so maybe I'd go down to 3 and see if that made it look a little better. This yarn is some of my Mystery Challenge yarn. This did not use all 3 colors though, but it is from that yarn. my first project for my mystery yarn challenge, 224 yarn. That's unofficial. So that's it for my finished projects. I am going to I sure brought my coffee in with me. I am pretty much going to stay home today. I do have to make one quick run to a produce market that is about 8 miles away. Pick up some fresh produce, but hoping to get caught up on Etsy listings. I've been tossing the stuff into the box because I'm going to take pictures and get the stuff listed, and updating some of my videos with tags and hashtags and search engine optimization, because someone sent me an email saying that I needed to add search engine optimization to my YouTube videos. Like, oh great. You know how many videos there are to go through and add tags and things to? Like, of course, this person was offering to help me with it, but no, not giving anyone else access. I know about search engine optimization from watching lots of Starla Moore videos. Should I put this in? Yes, please. And I know what to do. I just haven't been doing it, and now I will go through and do some. Just get my channel out there more. So thank you to all my subscribers and all of you who give me likes and comments. It helps. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, I am inching towards getting to 1,000 subscribers. I'm over halfway there now, but I have a bad habit of comparing myself to others. And I know of a couple of people, a couple of YouTubers in this particular niche who started their channel same time I did. And they have 2, 3, 4 times my subscribers. And it's like, okay, just don't compare. Don't compare. It's different. It's, everybody is different. Not everyone moves at the same speed. Like I see posts in some of the Etsy groups that I'm on Facebook. Someone's saying, oh yeah, I've had my shop for 6 months now and I got 10,000 sales. What? I've had my shop for over 10 years and I only have 850 or so sales. I'm hoping this year is the year that I hit 1,000. Yeah. Well, they sell digital items, and you have a digital item that people like, and you can sell lots of those, and you don't have to sit there like making it up to send it out. It's just boom, like patterns. When I hear a cha-ching and I see that I've sold a pattern, it's like, oh good, I made a sale. I got a few bucks and I didn't have to do anything for it. So we're different. For most of my items, I have to physically sit there and make something. So that takes longer. I'm also going to get more that for, Mr. Monster is going to sell for a lot more than one of my patterns. So everyone's different. I'm trying to stay away from the comparison monster and just be happy with where I'm at. But right now, I'm going to get away from where I'm at and go out to my chair. I'll grab my coffee and I'll go play with yarn. Actually, before I play with yarn, I'll have to print out the page for the pattern for the blanket so that my yarn playing can be on my order that I need to get out. Okay, it's still playing with yarn, but it will be delayed just a bit by necessary stuff. Okay. Bye bye.